I'm Scott Brown and I'm part of the distribution team at Fidelity International. So I look after a range of clients for Fidelity, typically regulated intermediaries who in turn are advising their clients on investments among other issues, clearly holistic financial planning, and the investment element is where I get involved as we're running investment strategies, we're running funds, and it's those funds that are held in ISAs, pensions and so forth. On and off, over 10 years, can't remember exactly, but we've crossed paths over that time, and I've looked after the Trentham account on a couple of occasions, and over the past year I've taken that account back, and it's been interesting to get back into the conversations with Nicola, which are always very sort of full and frank and thorough. So it's been enjoyable to get back into battle with Nicola. She can be blunt. She's certainly to the point. You know where you are with Nicola, and I'm personally of the view that she kind of uses it to throw you off your game sometimes and put you on the ropes. But that's fine, providing you're aware of that. That's fine. But importantly, we had a meeting recently that involved a lot of technical jargon, and she was quick to cut that out and effectively clarify points where, in my line of work, jargon is more a first language than a second language, and she was saying, hang on a minute, I need to impart this to my clients. If I don't understand it, how am I going to be able to explain it to them? So she, in her particular fashion, decided to cut through that. And I'm not being cliche when I say it's refreshing. It is unusual to get it, because you kind of expect a certain degree of colloquialism in the topics that we're talking about, but she's very happy to say, if I don't understand something, I want it clarified, and we're not moving on until that's done, and that's absolutely fine. I've only been in her presence with her clients on a couple of occasions, and I would argue there isn't a vast difference, although there is a softening with clients, and I think I could put that down to the fact that product providers have a role to play, which is to try and distribute our product where appropriate, and she will put up a level of resistance to that until she's convinced otherwise. Whereas, she's the customer servicer for her clients, and therefore she needs to be softer to those clients. So she needs to impart that same relationship management with her clients as I do with her, and I think that sort of shows in the way that I've seen her interact with her clients, much softer perhaps than the directness that we have in our meetings, but they're two very different services. Conviction, I would say, is very common to come across a client of mine who is perfectly aware of what they're trying to achieve for their clients, but with Nicola you end up getting something of a sort of full-throated support, a real campaign type approach. And a number of times I've been in meetings with her where she's showed me, not customer data clearly, but she showed me campaigns or ways of demonstrating the view that she's currently got to clients, which is very much a fully believed in, well-articulated, often pictorial representation of what she's trying to achieve and why she's trying to do that for a client, is done with great energy. So I think, conviction in what she's trying to do would undoubtedly appeal to anybody who's looking for advice.